Hey everyone, happy August 18th, 2023. I just finished my breakfast. Now we're having a cup of tea. Jack's lying in front of the front door, being a nosy neighbor, keeping an eye on the neighborhood. So, this is my third attempt at recording excuse me, this video. I'm Sky, I'm an alcoholic and a chain smoker. I'm trying to recover. This is day 3, I believe, of continuous sobriety. Today I wanted to talk about something that popped up in the last time I tried to record this video, which was hiding my alcoholism, which to some extent is something I still do, even though I admit to myself that I'm an alcoholic and a chain smoker who frequently relapses. I keep trying to get over it, and I know one of these times it's going to stick and I'm going to, get there. And one of those things that I'm thankful for is that I'm starting to notice when I'm having cravings. Like I had one about 5 minutes ago. Might still be having it. I'm not really sure. I'm not really very good at knowing what I'm feeling. But I do know that I've noticed that I'm salivating and I just ate, so it's likely that it's because I'm craving booze or a cigarette. But I haven't given in, and I'm becoming more aware of that. I want to start out by saying the 3 things I'm grateful for today, which is something I've fallen into the practice of doing. Number 1, I'm thankful that I'm more aware of when I'm having these cravings. 2, well, my dog's always in the top 3, but I don't want to get out of repeating myself. I'm thankful for my tea and whoever decided to put leaves in hot water and then add milk, and then someone added sugar. So all those people who made tea, as amazing as it is. I want to thank my nanny, who I miss very much, for helping me calm down with a very weak cup of tea when I was a child, and having tea with me when I was older as an adult. I miss her every day, and my papa too. I miss drinking tea with them. I have a lot of regret, so that's probably going to feed into my craving as well. Even though my grandparents they were retired and they chose to raise me after my mother's suicide, I feel a lot of regret that they didn't get to travel and do the things that they earned, working all their lives. I feel like I burdened them, even though they chose to raise me. There's a lot of guilt there. I feel like I robbed them of their retirement. But maybe I gave something back. I'll never know. What I wanted to talk about, aside from getting depressed and thinking about my dearly departed, is something I used to do with my ex-fiance, which is ask, this goes hand in hand with hiding my alcoholism, is asking when you're going to work, what time do you work, when do you work, and like, I really wish we could have gone for a picnic or something. But in reality, what I was doing is I was trying to plan out my schedule of when to drink, when I had to hide it, hide what, all the cans and money I had spent on cigarettes and booze. I had to, plan. Okay, I can drink until this time, and then I have to hide the cans. And it got to the point where instead of hiding the cans, I just put them in a closet, in a bag, and then I don't even think I was using the bag. I was just tossing it into the closet at one point. So I went downhill pretty fast. And to some extent, I still hide it when I do screw up today. Like instead of putting it in the recycling or the blue bin. That's partially because I don't want flies in the house. I hate fruit flies. They drive me nuts. I don't like things that buzz or get in your peripheral vision at all. It's the buzzing that drives me nuts, and they feel gross. I don't like being touched by bugs unless they're bees, wasps, or ants, or ladybugs or dragonflies. I don't know why. Those ones are okay. I don't understand why. And I'll go to my way for wasps and bees. um, but yeah, and to some extent I still plan today. So instead of putting it in the blue bin, I'll put it in a bag, and then the next day I'll kind of castigate myself. You're so disgusting. You're awful. Like, look how disgusting this is. Look how much you drank. And I'll clean it up, put it in a bag, go down the street with Jack. This guy's just walk, and then throw it in the green bin, or not green bin, the garbage bin, down around the corner. Like, someone's got to know. I'm sure people have seen me do it, or seen me go out with a bag and come back. And people aren't as stupid as I give them credit for, or as imperceptive. So yeah, they probably know I'm getting, like, they definitely know I'm not putting garbage in a garbage bag and putting it on the curb, because I'm not paying to throw out my garbage, especially when I recycle most of what I use. I'm almost net zero. I'd say I only make about 10 to 15% waste. Everything else is recycled. But yeah, so as I said, I'm having a craving, and that craving led me to make a video, and that video attempt made me think about how I hide my alcoholism, and it's not something that's fun, and I can't imagine how awful it would feel to find out that the only reason I was asking wasn't because I wanted to go on a picnic or do something with you, but because I wanted to know when you were leaving so that I could drink and be alone. What an awful thing for a partner or fiance or boyfriend to do. Like, that's what I did to my ex-girlfriend, ex-fiance. And somehow I still miss her, even though I did that. I guess it's like that you don't know what you got till it's gone sort of situation. Live and learn, lose weight, get your act together. It's the only way you're going to bounce back and become a better person. Admitting these things is difficult, especially on the internet. But you know what? People I know probably are never going to see this. And if they do, well, then they already know I'm an alcoholic anyway, so what have I got to lose, right? I'm not going to go out and share it with them, but yeah. Anyway, I've got a long ways to go. I'm glad that I had the opportunity to speak to you and to share this little bit and tell you that during this craving, what I noticed is that I checked my bank account, then I started salivating, and then I had a sip of tea, and I was just like, this is what I want. So tomorrow is usually the hump day, and if I can get by that, then we'll be in the running for another record. One of these times it's going to stick. I have faith in that. I'm going to keep trying until it does, or until I can't. And yeah, I wish you all the best. I have all the faith in the world in you that you can overcome this addiction, your addiction. If I can keep trying, you sure as hell can. I have more faith in you than I do in myself. And I'm slowly starting to develop self-confidence, self-faith. So, yeah, you can too. God bless. I love you. Like Mr. Rogers used to always tell me during tough times when I was a kid, I like you just the way you are.